Hi, so my name is Christian Roeder, and this is for the Stand for Cause case study. So the cause I want to stand for is specifically, ooh, this is weird, specifically the right to repair movement. So essentially, to explain what this is some companies, like for example Apple, uh, you do not you might pay for your product and think you own it, but you really don't, because the truth of the matter is something happens to that product, you can't fix it. You can't pay somebody else to fix it at a reasonable cost. You are only left with the option to pay Apple to fix it for you. And the problem with this is something that could cost $20, realistically you're going to be paying Apple $200 to fix it. And that's a problem. This doesn't just exist in the technology world. This exists in like your tractors, like with John Deere. John Deere does not allow you to fix their tractors. You have to pay them to fix the tractors, and it's significantly really expensive. And that's just another example of it. And actually, this used to be the case in the automotive industry, but there was a law or act that passed. This was a while ago. I don't remember the exact facts about it, but it allows you to go to an independent auto mechanic and get your car worked on, instead of it being mandated that you had to use the dealership to get your car worked on. And everybody knows going to the dealership is significantly more expensive to fix problems with your vehicle than it is to go to like a local mechanic that you might know. And this goes to the technology side of things, where it's right to repair. And the whole thing about this GoFundMe is they're trying to get a bill, a direct ballot that congressmen have to vote on to get this passed, to make it legal that um, Apple has to provide an option for you to repair your product on your own. They have to provide parts. They have to provide instructions. And right now they don't do that. Many companies don't do that. Microsoft doesn't do that. You know, say you buy a new Xbox for your kid. Well, you know what? If something happens to that Xbox and all you got to do is replace the fan, a $20 fan on eBay, or shoot, even buy a broken one, or you could just buy a PC fan to put in there. The thing is, you can't do that. You have to go through Microsoft, you have to go through Apple, these companies, and you have to pay them to fix your product, which could be a simple $5 fix that will cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Not only that, this leads to e-waste. E-waste is really big. You know, say you don't have the money to fix this and you end up having a product that just doesn't work. Well, it could work if you could just fix it for $20, but unfortunately that option isn't there, and you're going to have to pay hundreds of dollars to get things fixed. And if you don't have the money to do that, what are you going to do with the item? It's a paperweight, right? And the only thing you can do is throw it away, donate it, recycle it. But most of the time those items just sit there or they get thrown away, and that's e-waste, and that's a huge problem with the environment. But I'm not here to really talk about e-waste. I'm here to talk about the right to repair. And so, like, what would be the impact of this this direct ballot initiative not passing, not going through? Well, it's going to continue how things are now. Say, for instance, you buy a new MacBook Pro. It's a year after the warranty is, or it's a year after you have purchased it and your warranty has ended, your limited manufacturer's warranty. And there's an issue with your display. You have a burn-in on your display and it needs to be replaced. Well, Something like this is as simple as removing a few screws, unplug a cable, hooking a whole new display up to it. However, you don't have that option. You will pay Apple hundreds of dollars to fix that $100 display that they have made from China, Taiwan, wherever it may be. Or same with like a keyboard. Say one little key on your keyboard broke off. Well, you can't just put a new key on there. Theoretically, you should, if you had the ability to repair this, but you don't, and you have to send it to Apple. You know what they do? They replace the entire keyboard. So a $2 part turns into $100 fixing of a keyboard that doesn't need. You're wasting key metals, plastics, waste. It's just really sad how things are in this industry, and that this really does need to pass. This is for consumers, and putting the decisions and the ability for a consumer to own the product fully and be able to service them. This also goes for, like, say, washing machines and microwaves, ovens. Some people don't want to pay a handyman or somebody to fix something like that, and they could do it themselves for significantly cheaper. Well, you can't do that in some products because you void your warranty by doing that. You void your warranty by opening up something to, say, fix a fan. And with this passing, that would tremendously change the entire industry, and that now you could fix things. Things will last longer because you don't have to pay hundreds of dollars to get things fixed. Creates hundreds of more jobs because now that you could fix things and not be sued by Apple or other companies or be shut down through legal repercussions. There's just so many more things that could go down, like being able to fix your own electronics, being able to, say, take it to a Best Buy and they fix it for you. You can't do that right now. You know what they do? They give you a refurbished machine because they can't fix those, and they send it off to Apple, and they have to do $100 repair, $200 upwards to like $1,000 repair. So this is something I'm really passionate about, and I really think this needs to pass. They've raised upwards about $500,000 so far, and I really hope this does end up getting passed. It will change the industry as we know it, and I think it's very important that people talk about this and we get the word out there and start talking to our congressmen and women to get this thing passed and actually change the world. This will make a big change on the environment, and this is just something that really needs to pass, and I'm really passionate about it, and we really need to think about these things and how companies just have this monopoly on fixing their items that they sell to you, and you don't really own it, and you can't fix your own device. So that will conclude this, and thank you for watching this, and I appreciate your time.